What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm Steven. This is Steven in Stereo, and in today's video, we're checking out the deluxe version of It's Not That Deep Unless You Want It to Be from Demi Lovato. Now, I recently checked out Low Rise Jeans, which was obviously such a great single, but I had no idea that it was only going to be promoting a deluxe version of this record and not a new record entirely. Although it is 7 or 8 songs, I guess you could consider that an album too. But I'm really excited about this because I enjoyed the fun that record has. When you think about an artist like Demi with so much depth to the catalog, I think it's fun to have records that also bring out those dance pop elements and let you lose yourself in those instrumentals just as much as I love a rock oriented record from her or a bunch of ballads. I just think it's so cool to be able to get such a range from Demi. So I'm really excited to dive into I guess the rest of these tracks. I don't know if it's going to have that same similar sound, although I'm assuming it is. It is the deluxe. So I'm excited to dive in and jam. Before we do, make sure you guys drop a like and subscribe. Follow me over on Instagram at Steven in Stereo. If you guys want to check out the full uncut album listening party to, I think, the discography of Demi Lovato, you can do so on my Patreon. Links in the description. There will also be a full album listening party to It's Not That Deep, which is already there, and this one that you're watching now. You can watch it uncut over there too. So if you're interested in that stuff at all, links in the description. But with all those things out of the way, I'm excited to dive in. Obviously, the only song we won't be doing is Low Rise Jeans, but I do have a full reaction to that visualizer that Demi put out. So all those things out of the way, let's dive into Love Controller.
Baby, aren't you tired of looking from the outside?
That kick is so powerful. Wait, what? Let's turn that up. Yeah. Oh, there it is. Oh my God. Not only the note she's hitting, but the harmony behind it and maybe the melodyne that they're also using. I don't even know. With Demi, it's hard to even tell sometimes because of the notes that she can do on her own, but this is so good right here. Oh. Power! Woo! To have that note just go up there is wild. Oh, that's a fucking banger. I also feel like we need a live version of this song. I know I say that all the time, but so specifically this song, there's some stuff going on in that instrumental I really love. That pre-chorus going into that chorus before she hits those like high notes. It's like a little like that I understand they're like sampling whatever's going on right there, but I know they would do that on guitar, and I bet that would sound so sick live. Also, considering the fact that some of these big vocals that Demi brings out are fucking amazing to me. I just love the fact that you have a dance-centric style song, right? We got this like fucking powerful kick the entire time. Like you cannot help but move, right? Meanwhile, she is not only giving those like beautiful breathy vocals that I love so much, but also hitting these crazy powerful high runs in the back and just sending those notes to fucking who knows where. Are you kidding me? I love that versatility so much. This is fun. It's also got like a little bit of an 80s vibe. It's so synthy in all the synthiest ways. Hell yeah. All right. This is Fantasy featuring Cobra.
I could kill with my eyes, could kill with my thighs. These hips hypnotize just like it's nothing. You would die for the chase, would die for a taste. My lips
I don't know how Demi does it, but that is easily my favorite range she hits. Woo!
I could come for the night 2 times if you like. I'm great. I got you blushing like my lips blow a kiss. Feels good, get a kick. Lip gloss on your I got you gushing. Got you feeling good. Get it going.
I love that it's sexy as fuck, but it's also heavy as fuck, and it's grimy because of the distortion and the bass and everything. That approach right there is everything. It also feels like strobe lights fucking everywhere.
Forget reality, I can be a fantasy.
Oh! Fucking heavy. I don't know if, I mean, it's not the explicit, so I don't know if she's saying fuck a reality, I could be your fantasy, or fuck your reality. I don't think that's what the lyric is, but that is what I'm singing because I love that. This is a song that I wouldn't have imagined that I would have been so into, because it's like a style of instrumental that I don't know that I've listened to all that much. But it immediately brings out those things I love in having that chaotic sort of feeling in the instrumental, and then having, you know, a bit of an aggressive approach to the vocals in some aspect, but not from like the song, not from like the way it sounds, if that makes any sense. Like, it's almost like you have like a soft approach, even though Demi can hit that like, you know, power voice, but there's something about the like attitude behind the delivery that somehow feels so fierce and aggressive and sexy. And I love that in all the best ways right there, especially that Cobra verse. I don't actually know who the artist Cobra is. This is my first time listening to them. However, I love that so much because there's just such a good combination between heavy and light, dark and light, all the best things right there. So sick. And of course, like, you're dancing right away. I don't even know what's going on half the time, but I'm just getting lost in the instrumental, and I'm fucking here for that. It's not that deep unless you want it to be. All right, this is Confetti. Ooh. These instrumentals are wild.
Filthy like it, raunchy like it bass. I like a lot more than mascara on my face. Come on,
oh my god.
Ready.
Let's go, Demi. Good for you.
Mascara on my face. Come on, get sweaty, hot and ready. Make it rain on me, confetti.
Oh my god.
Sweat, make it rain on me, confetti. I want to rain all over me now. I want to swim, baby, I want to drown.
Those lyrics and that delivery.
And turn me around. Make it rain on me, confetti.
Yeah. The club scene is coming back, baby. Did it ever leave? I don't know. I've never been.
Hot and ready. Make it rain on me, confetti. Come on, get sweaty. Hot and ready. Make it rain on me, confetti.
I love a song that I can sing by the end of it. Oh my god, you already know. Imagine how annoying I would be at a club if this song came on, because I'm confined to this wired fucking prison right here while I'm trying to dance, but Lord knows I would lose it. Lord knows I would lose it and beg for that forgiveness. I love the song. I love the Demi. Look, here's the thing. A song with this much confidence from the person who put out Confident, I think is very important, because I like a song that you can get lost in the instrumental and feel sexy. And also, why not sing about the things you enjoy? I think Demi's always been really good about putting like her own life in her music any way that you want it, including, you know, maybe making a anthem in which you're very stoked about the sexual pleasures that you wish to partake in. You want to be drenched in it, hot and ready. Confetti, and good for you. And I also just love that there's such a cool fucking relationship between the fact that this instrumental is the way it is, but Demi stays true to those like ballad style vocals in a way when she gets to that power section with her like chest voice, or it sounds like it comes from like right here, like a diaphragm kind of thing. And I am so fucking into that because, like I said, when you think about the catalog of Demi, being able to implement any of those pieces back into more of your music as you continue to progress is fucking sick to me. So we're getting lost in it, hot and sweaty, Confetti. All right, Joshua Tree featuring Rose Gray.
Where do I begin? Started off as friends with a late night text. That's where friendship ends and lovers begin. I got that on my mind. I want that all the time. Come put your love deep inside, like that one time.
Like that one time.
Airbnb out in Joshua Tree with a Polaroid picture of you going down on me, getting lost in the heat out in Joshua Tree.
Wait, what?
Got
I
you
love this.
looking at the camera 'cause I love the memories. Memories. Memories.
I'm so into that as a pre-chorus.
Sure of you going down. Like that one time. We got that Airbnb out in Joshua Tree with a Polaroid picture of you going down on me, getting lost in the heat.
And it's
out in
harmonized.
Joshua Tree. Got you looking at the camera 'cause I love the memories. 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 Make a movie and die it so nobody else can see. Make it sweet. Memories.
Fuck yeah.
Got you looking at the camera 'cause I love the memories.
Woo! Reminds me of a good like 90s dance mix right there. There's a lot of nostalgia in that lead. I don't know why.
The way your toes they curl in the desert sand. Just you, me, and the stars tonight. I'm kissing you like there's no tomorrow. Airbnb out in Joshua Tree with a Polaroid picture of you going down on me, getting lost in the heat out in Joshua Tree. Got you looking at that camera 'cause I love the memories. Memories.
Oh, that is amazing. Woo! There it is. Woo!
Airbnb out in Joshua Tree. Joshua Tree. I got that on my mind.
Oh, I don't want this song to ever end.
All the time. For the rest of my life. Memories. Memories. Make a movie and die it so nobody else can see. Make it sweet.
Woo!
Memories. Got you looking at the camera 'cause I love the memories. Airbnb out in Joshua Tree. Joshua Tree.
Oh.
Airbnb out in Joshua Tree.
Fucking bass, too.
Airbnb out in Joshua Tree.
That's my favorite song on this record so far. And there's so many reasons why. We'll start with the instrumental. I love the brightness of it. I love the key that it's in. The synths that they use in this sound really great. Just the overall instrument selection works so well for this. I love Rose Gray's vocal in this. I never listened to them before. But I love how like it's got like this breathy and dreamy kind of feel to it. Amazing. Demi slays this song in so many spots, including the writing. I'm a big fan of the way that she comes into that pre-chorus. I guess you could even say it's the chorus, that main line that I can't stop singing. I feel like the way that comes in and then she brings those powerful vocals and just lets them live on in their own dreamy way, even though they're so powerful. That's so sick to me. I also just love a track that you just want to lose your fucking mind to, and this is it. I did not want this to end. It was 3.5 minutes, which would put this as the longest song on this, I think. And it could have been 6, 10, or even 60 minutes. And I think I would have been fine with that. And I think that says a lot for so many reasons. But, oh, I love this song. God, prepare for me to be annoying. Okay, this is After Hours. Is anyone else a nerd about that kind of stuff?
I close my eyes, I fantasize. I see you in the after hours and 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 hours. Stay after hours and 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 hours. Stay after hours.
Oh. Okay, it's so subtle, but the way that this drum hits and the vocal starts at the same time, that's the shit that keeps me up at night. It's just so good. Right here. Those couple of high ones. I noticed that even in songs like this, where maybe like going insane on the vocals would be like kind of like out of place, considering like, you know, where the song is at and kind of like the level, it'd be wild, right? But I love that Demi will still hit some of these like higher notes and they'll just kind of like process them to the back. So there's still such a part of every track, but they become such an element of the song rather than just the main chorus. And I think that's really sick.
I fantasize about the last time you kissed me.
So the only downside to this song, because I love so many of the elements, but the only downside to it is I actually think it's a little too short, because I feel like she could have done something really pretty with like some sort of like I don't know, some type of bridge here, maybe even a chance to let things expand a little bit more. I get though that these songs are like averaging about 2.5 minutes. So it's par for the course, but I feel like there was a lot of beauty in this song that I think could have been explored even more. So who knows, maybe we see like some sort of remix or, you know, a live version exists a little different, but I appreciate the sound of this so much. I love the key she sings in here. And I like that everything is very much like, it feels like the after hours. It kind of feels like you're laying in bed, kind of like going through the thoughts in your head, kind of reeling about like life. It's like the worst thing in the world, right? You either can't fall asleep or it's like you fall asleep, you wake right back up and then you're just like on, you're fucking activated. And multiple times she said she's like, I don't know if she was saying she was touching on or reminiscing on her nostalgia and going through kind of all those memories. So I definitely felt all of that happening here. Okay, this is Nothing On But the Lights.
You away, so in the dark I found it easy. Yeah, dim the lights, yeah, I disguise the pain. Nothing on but the lights in front of your eyes. That's the way I want.
Fuck.
Baby, when you're inside, there's nothing to hide. You should take a
Can we please just talk about how when you're inside, there's nothing to hide is like the perfect fucking moment before you drop into a chorus like this? I'm so into that. Oh. That comes in so good right there.
Baby, I'm different now. Now I want your eyes on me. Nothing on but the lights, there's nothing to hide.
Oh! Woo! I just have to take this back because this is my favorite section of this entire record. I am so into whatever's happening right now. Oh. This is a really great example of calling it, it's not that deep unless you want it to be. You just want to jam this song and think of it as this beautiful, like sexy anthem. Go on, do you. But you want it to be a little bit deeper? Think about it. Imagine, not even have to imagine. A lot of us, hopefully well, if you want to, I guess not hopefully, it's all what you want to do. But at least at my age, you've experienced this closeness with somebody before. And as somebody like myself, I struggle with like body dysmorphia and like I have self-esteem issues and shit. And so like being naked's crazy. You know what I'm saying? However, like when you're in a position to be with somebody that you can be that vulnerable with, there's no better feeling, right? Like imagine you're not even comfortable like being like naked in your own skin, but you're willing to be that with someone else. And then I love the line, you know, when you're inside, there's nothing to hide. And I get that, like, you can look at that on a base level and think, like, oh, yeah, because it's sex. Haha, sure. But it's deeper than that. No pun intended. In the sense that it's the closeness where nothing else that's going on around fucking matters. So yeah, it could be cool for sex, or yeah, it could be cool for this is literally a moment in which I can be myself with you. How fucking cool is that? And yeah, we're making a movie under the sheets, but still, I love that. All right, pretty catatonic.
Bed, it's getting cold on one side. Me and goodbyes that don't mix, especially with you in that. Rationally, I know you're coming back, but I'm 3 breaths in and I can't breathe, so I get pretty catatonic every time that you go. You're not leaving me on purpose, yeah. I know, but I get pretty catatonic every time that you go. Yeah, I'm 3 breaths in and I can't breathe, so I get pretty catatonic every time that you go. I feel like a little kid that keeps missing their home. I get pretty catatonic every time that you go.
Oh!
I'm wishing you were white catatonic every time that you go.
Oh! Fuck yeah. Oh, the vocal samples are so fucking cool right there. Oh, I thought she was gonna do it one more time. You know what? Another great example. It's not that deep unless you want it to be, right? So at first you've got this song that obviously feels like a sad moment in which the person that you love is leaving you, even though you know they're coming back. You've got the sadness of this, of not them being around, you not being able to experience the same things with them, right? But also there's like something a little bit deeper to it then, right? Because like she even says, I feel like a little kid. I got tears in my eyes. You know, I'm like, so I can't control my breath. I'm basically like losing control of myself at the thought of you leaving, which is an even bigger conversation about like anxious attachment or abandonment issues or things like that that could come up. And I really like the play on that. It makes me want to go back and listen to all the songs again, because I feel like I mean, other than I think we know what Confetti was about. Hey, but I feel like I want to go back and listen to these songs again to see if there was even more of those double meanings that I might have missed. And I might have just, none of that might be right anyway. So what if I just fall into this rabbit hole of shit that I just made up in my head? That would make me go pretty catatonic. I'm not going to lie. I love hearing the blend of those powerful vocals from Demi lost in these instrumentals in this dreamy way over these synthescapes. That is just like everything and then some in that word pasta salad that I just said. But I'm just a huge fan of the fact that Demi doesn't have like a boundary on the music. And it's kind of just whatever Demi's feeling at that time is the music that they're trying to make. And I'm so into that for reasons like this. These 7 songs are so much fun to get lost in. And I personally feel like songs like Pretty Catatonic, Joshua Tree, After Hours should have been longer, but still Love Controller. Like these songs are, the replayability is so high on them. And I also feel like even though I don't go to the club, I've never been, I feel like these songs, like you want to hear them blasting in the club so loud. And I think that's really cool about Demi too, is that Demi throughout the catalog has had many songs like that make you want to end up at a club just as much as she has you want to end up at a rock show. And I think it's really cool to be able to have that blend as an artist where you consistently put out music and whatever genre you choose to do, it is so authentically your version of that everyone loves it. And I think that's a really cool thing to be able to do. I don't know that every artist could do that. I do feel like a lot of my favorite bands have put out basically a lot of the same record over and over. And I'm so thankful for that. You know, I love a consistent band. I love knowing what I'm going to get, but it also makes my brain very happy to have artists like Demi out there where when you find out that Demi puts out a new single, you cannot you can't even put money on what it's probably going to sound like, because Demi's going to throw you for a loop. And I'm here for that in all the best ways. It feeds the ADHD parts of my brain so much, especially in the little like moments in these kind of instrumentals where we have like one small second where I think the instrumental is going to drop and it doesn't, and then it comes back in so strong. I live for that. Maybe I should be listening to more music like this. I don't know. At least Demi's putting it out for me to jam. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, please make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, follow me over on Instagram at Steven in Stereo. I love y'all. If you guys want to check out the full uncut album jam party to this, it's already available over on Patreon. Links in the description, along with many other Demi Lovato exclusive content moments. So if you guys are interested in any of those things, make sure you guys check that out. Link in the description. I love y'all. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.